Today with my model Donna, our 40-somethings that remain so youthful looking, they're beginning to gray prematurely. What we're going to do is color her hair using Power Tools by Dennis Bernard in order to get a perfect color, and we're going to get this color in about approximately 10 minutes. I am using TCS on Donna to eliminate the skin from staining. Now the most important part is to shake the bottle before you start. Shake it good so that there's no separation of the product. Put it on a piece of cotton or terry towel and go right around the hairline. Now you can push the TCS. You can see the gray hair here. I'm going right over it with the TCS. There is no block in it to the color processing on the hair, yet the color will not penetrate the skin. At the end of my service, if there's any excess color around the hairline, I'll wet a terry towel and I'll put a little more TCS on it and take away all the excess color. Now the most important part of any color service is finding out what the client is used to or what's happening with their color. Now what has happened in the past with your color, Donna?
I just don't seem to get good coverage of the gray. Just doesn't go away, it seems.
How about with the color lasting a long time? Does it fade out?
It fades out.
So today that tells me two things. One is I need to pre-soften the color, and we'll be using TRA, the Resistant Assistant, which is a one-step color pre-softener that's going to allow the color to penetrate better. And two, we'll be adding TCA as well as the Color Accelerator and GOD, gray oxidizing drops, into the formula. The TCA by itself would help stop color fade out. It's going to allow me to reduce the processing time to approximately 10 minutes. And the gray oxidizing drops are going to also aid with the TRA in allowing better color penetration into the cortex. Now with the Resistant Assistant, you simply take it, divide the hair into partings, and spray it lightly down over the hair. Using a gloved hand, because it's an ammonia derivative, you just want to take your thumb and go right down and gently rub it into the hair. You're going to notice a big difference with this color. This is called age-defying color. We actually had clients call after they use this and say, well, what did you use on my hair? My hair feels unbelievable. My own sister, she goes, what are you doing to my hair these days? My hair's in better shape than it's ever been. The color Donna desires is between a 5 and 6 level warm brown. So what we're going to do is take our 20 volume developer, and because right on the back of the bottle it tells you how many drops to add of the Color Accelerator, we're going to add 17 drops. Now we're going to take our gray oxidizing drops, and again on the back of the bottle it tells you levels 1 through 7, or 2 ounces you add 10 drops, 4 ounces you add 20, so we're going to add 20 drops of the gray oxidizing drops. This will ensure that we're eliminating fade out, and combined with the TCA, it's going to drop our processing time. Now whenever you add additives to color, it will change the way the color oxidizes. It's totally normal that if you're used to seeing the color go one way and you use an additive, it looks different in a bowl. This will have no effect on your end result and no effect on the processing time. I start to apply my colors in the hairline, so that the color is on the hairline first. And we're going to apply this just on the regrowth to Donna's hair. When you get down into the temporal areas where the gray has a larger amount of it, pack your color on a little bit so the color goes through and helps with complete coverage also. Once the hairline is done, we'll go through the entire head using the quadrants that we were all taught in beauty school, applying the color to the new regrowth. We'll be placing Donna under the dryer with a plastic cap for approximately 10 minutes, checking the color, and then we'll pull it through to our ends once it's processed. The first thing we're going to do now that the color service is washed out is check the hairline for any stains. And you can see the front hairline is relatively clean. Now one of the most common problem areas in any salon is sometimes there's a slight residue in the hairline. It looks pretty good throughout the nape, and as we get to the left side of Donna, there seems to be just a little bit of color right behind her ear. So again, I take a damp towel, it's already been pre-moistened with water. I shake my TCS bottle, put a little TCS on the damp towel. Let's get this out of the way so you can see. And you can see just a little bit of rubbing with the TCS, and it takes away any stain. Now, the thing that you never want to forget is to neutralize your color. And we'll do this using the Protector Conditioner Styling Aid, the PCS. Just some sprayed lightly over the head, work through, and then I take a wide tooth comb and I just comb it through. So I get a nice even absorption of the PCS into the hair, and that will neutralize any peroxide residues that were left. Now for styling products, what I like to do, especially with the Smart Solutions line, is cocktail them. We make an age-defying vitamin oil, AVO. This has argan oil in it, plum oil, avocado oils. A small amount worked into the hands, and you could see it. It's very light. And our straighten curl serum. Clients use this to straighten their hair, or they use it to scrunch dry their hair. So I'll cocktail that with a little bit of straighten curl serum. The last thing you want to do with curly hair is use too much product to weigh it down, because what we're going for is a very soft overall curl. And I'm going to begin in the ends and scrunch the product right up into the hairline. Once I apply the product, I take a wide tooth comb and again comb it through, and then simply zhuzh the hair. It's a very technical term, zhuzh. And with curly hair, I like to make sure the ends have a significant amount of product that's distributed evenly through them, because as you know, the ends of naturally curly hair have a tendency to be dry. And we're going to take our diffuser and now begin to diffuse it dry, and we'll bring Donna back once the hair is completely dry. Donna's hair is now completely dried. It's dried great due to the fact that A, we neutralized the color with the PCS. We took a cocktail of AVO oil, the age-defying vitamin oil, along with the straighten curl serum. And remember, if Donna wanted to straighten her hair, we could have put the straighten curl serum on and blew dry her hair straight. And now what I'm going to do is take a little of the TCW, the Texture Control Wax. You know, when sometimes you dry naturally curly hair, the ends have a tendency to get, I don't want to say a little frizzy, but to get a little unruly. So we'll take a small amount of the TCW, we'll emulsify it in our hands, and we'll gently squeeze it into the ends. The neat thing about TCW is if you get some pieces that dry straight, just wrap it around your finger and pull the curl off your finger, and it will blend in with the rest of the hair perfectly. The object is not to manipulate the hair too much. Here we have a piece that got away from us. Curl it, place it, and bam, we're there. Donna, you look great. The last thing I like to do, I don't like to use hairspray on naturally curly hair. However, shine spray is great. So we take SSS Super Shine Spray, and we're just going to lightly layer it down over the hair. You can see how instantly just a light layer of the spray brings a tremendous shine to Donna's naturally curly hair. The color has taken perfectly, its roots to ends. It was a 10-minute processing time using the TCA. And thank you for watching our video.